journey begin. Who win this year's championship? Come feel the heat of this dream. Witness the strength and confidence of those who face these challenges, cause in the end we all win. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League. Everybody say the ball has hit the bat. Whoa, whoa. Fielders are running to catch it. It's a 6, or will it be a 4? We scream, we roar. Oh my God, the tension soar. The pressure, the skill on display is amazing. What can I say? Let the claps run in millions, as if cricket is our religion. Let's go. If you wanna be the best, play with courage and confidence. Level up your game to be prominent. Don't forget it's your time to shine. Play tough but remember to be kind. Let's see who tops at the finish line. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League. Insurance Premier League.
तो साले फटे करेंगे आज।
मीठा और ओरियंट स्टार्ट कर इधर क्या है यही है हाँ ओमेगा सही है केबल का ले लिया अपनी मोबाइल वाली Hello and welcome to the finals of the Insurance Cricket Premier League Season 12 here at the 7 district rounds played between Omega Insurance Brokers and Orient Insurance. Orient Insurance captain Hassan Saud, he won the toss and he wants to bowl first. As I said at the toss that teams would fancy even chasing a big score here because both these teams here are batting heavy on the top, so maximize the power play and keep that momentum going. You see the batsmen on our screen, they're getting ready, last minute talk to each other, a little bit of smile between both of them, looks like both are in good space. Not taking the pressure. They already just played a game at the adjacent grounds and now have to come back and start all over again. This tests your character, and such characters who play the game regularly, they are acclimatized to start all over again when you come into a fresh game, even if it's on the same day and a few hours apart. Only time will tell how much are they now into this game. They got to keep the last game aside and come and start over with this new game. Khurram Shehzad is behind the sticks. Yes, go ahead. थोड़ा आराम से देख के स्कोर करना बाबू ओके नहीं जरूरत नहीं कैरियर छोड़ते स्क्रीन पे रखा भी गेम चालू कर बस Omega Insurance Jiju Janardhan is the man who's going to take first strike. Mohammad Imran is his partner. Aftab is going to open the bowling for Orient Insurance. Having a look at the stats in this tournament, Omega has relied on their top 4 or 5 to get their maximum runs. So Orient have their task cut out. Run through this top order as early as possible before they can do some damage. He's got a wide slip. And the first ball coming up, Aftab, right arm over the wicket. Over the cover fielder, the ball racing away towards the cover boundary for 4. First runs on the board of this game. First runs to Jiju. Albert a boundary. 4 for the loss of no wicket. Have a look at that. He pitched it up, not much seam movement, and just the free flow of the arms, and the ball races away towards the boundary for 4. Second ball of the over. This time onto the pads. And one bounce into the fence he goes. 4 more. He overcompensated this one by bowling it onto the pads. And straight away it takes him towards the square leg. Have a look at that. It's coming in and it helps it on its way. No chance for the fielder at long leg to cut that off. So 4 more runs. 8 runs for the loss of no wicket. Just 2 balls into this game. कितने बजे शुरू हुए भाई 9 बजे 9:05 को कुछ खाएंगे आप ऑर्डर करूं नहीं अभी खाना है सीधा इसके बाद कुछ नहीं खाना Third ball. This time towards the man at short cover. No run there. A misfield there allows that extra run. Mohit the one doing the cleanup there. Score moves on to 9. Mohammad Imran, who's going to take strike, having a look at the wicket. Wants to make sure that none of the turf is being broken anywhere, because the ball tends to get funny once it lands onto that area. Trying to slash at that one, a quicker delivery. It was there to be hit, but didn't get any connection. Lucky for him, the edge also wasn't found, so the ball into the keeper's gloves. No run there. Jiju just having a word with him to calm down. He doesn't need to chase every ball that he's batting. He's just taking strike for the first ball. This time on to right up to the block hole, trying to whip this towards mid-wicket. Misses that one. Another dot ball. Score remains on 9. Last ball of the over. Again, quicker, and he misses that one. The umpire deems it a legal ball. End of the first over after being hit for 2 boundaries of the first 2 balls. A single after that and 3 dots. Ends the first over with 9. 9 for the loss of no wicket. Jiju batting 9 of 3 balls, and Mohammad Imran is on no score. Left arm spin as Jiju sends this towards the fine leg boundary. Khurram's not able to catch on with that. And the comeback for 2. Is there a chance of a run out? He makes it in time. We wait for the umpire's signal. It's been called a wide. Vimukti, the bowler, left arm spinner, wanted to drift this inside into Jiju's middle and leg stump, but started going a bit further away. Again, down the leg side will be another wide. So Vimukti not wanting to give him any width, but at the moment is not trying to loop the ball much. He's trying to drift it in, making sure that he doesn't give him the license to play him over the top. This time he does that, asking for an LBW, but it's probably going down leg side. Umpire's not interested. Jiju trying to play with the angle with the ball coming in. He's not able to connect it. He's first dot ball of the over. And another wide. Vimukti is not getting the line that he's looking for. This time beaten outside the off stump, but probably the impact is outside off. That's why he's not asking for a decision. Jiju clearly trying to boss this game. He got away. He got 2 boundaries of the first 2 ball he faced, and since then he's just kept quiet. He's trying to manufacture a shot, play him straight rather than going down. As this time he goes onto the back foot, plays it towards the man as shot covers. Good comeback by Jiju. 3 dot balls. He's bowled 6 balls. So far he's given away 5 runs, but only 3 have been counted. Tossing this one up. This time the inner edge towards the man at short fine. A direct throw could have had him in a bit of trouble. 1 more run takes the score on to 14. Last ball cuts this one towards the gully region for 4, so ends the over. Sorry, with the 1 more ball to go, there's a boundary nonetheless. Takes the score on to 19, and Imran is off the mark with that boundary. Cuts this one quite close, bisects the man at point and gully, and into the fence he goes for 4. Last ball of the over. Slower one this time, but plays it straight to the man at short covers. He got a 6-3 field there. The man at short covers is right in the thick of the game. 2 overs completed, 19 for the loss of no wicket. Imran batting 4 of 5. Jiju batting 10 of 7 and 5 extras in the innings. Vimukti going for 10 runs in that over. After up to Jiju. Now this time he plays it in the air. He's probably walking away, and Rightly so, the man at mid-off takes a catch. This time the ball was slightly short, but not short enough for him to play that stroke. And the man who has done the bulk of the scoring for them in this tournament is out early. Jiju is out for 10 of 8 balls. He started off well with 2 boundaries of the first 2 balls, but since then he has struggled to get those runs and finally is on his way to the pavilion. Aftab gets the first breakthrough for their side, for Orient. Saad Khan, the man at number 3.
फोटोग्राफर है वो इधर का है, वो इधर काम करते हैं कि इसको बुलाया गया है? वो इधर ही काम करते हैं। तो अभी उसके पास कैमरा नहीं है, वो बोल रहा है आगे 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 अभी आया है।
Have a look at that, bending his back a little. It wasn't there for that bottom part of the bat, and straight up in the air, and Sufyan takes a catch, comfortably reverse cupping that one. 19 for 1. The slip brought into place, wide slip, probably second or third slip. This time, beautiful take by Khurram Shahzad. That's vintage for you, that's experience for you. Have a look at that. Replay ज़्यादातर रखना है इस गेम में. हाँ ये वो नहीं, ये वाइड वाला जो था, जो कीपर ने पकड़ा. ये बॉल के बाद रेडी रखो. Saad on strike, Aftab the bowler. This two slightly short, gets him on the back foot. Saad takes a single, sends it towards the point region, and he gets a single. Have a look at that previous ball where you see Khurram, the ball going down leg side. He started moving away from him, brings his hand right behind the ball, collects it. That's the hallmark of an excellent wicketkeeper. By far, he's the best in this tournament. We leaps and bounds above any of the other wicketkeeper in this tournament. This time, right into the gloves. Aftab has troubled Imran. He's not let him get away with a single as well. He's kept it outside the off stump, not bringing the ball back in. He's keeping it outside the off stump, probably the 6th or the 7th stump line. So if he wants to fish at one, he can go for it. If he gets a boundary, that's his luck. But if he edges one, he's got a man who's got the gloves in his hand and a man at second slip who can snaffle that up. This time he gets the width that he's looking for through the extra cover boundary. No chance for any of the fielders to move. That's 4 more runs. This is what Imran was looking for. The moment it is pitched up and it is in that line that he's been bowling, the 6th and the 7th line, he will have a chance to have a go at it, and he rightly so gets 4 runs for that. Takes the score on to 21. Imran on 4. Imran on 8 rather, with that boundary. This time short, plays it towards the square leg region, and the first maximum of the game, it hits the skirting. Have a look at that replay. This time it's short, coming into him, and he just maneuvers this towards the mid-wicket boundary and straight on the ropes for 6. Takes the score on to 31. Last ball of the over coming up. He's been expensive. 21 of the 1.5 he's bowled. He's got a wicket to his credit. Full toss this time towards the fine leg area for 4. No protection. We are in the power play, so ends the over. He started off with a wicket, but ends up giving 14 runs of the last 3 balls he's bowled. 3 overs gone, 35 for the loss of 1 wicket. Have a look. This time he has to bowl it full. He tried the short one, but this time he bowled it full. Imran was ready for that, and the moment it's on his pad, he just helped it on its way. 35 for 1, 11.67 the run rate. Imran batting 18 of 9, and Saad has just got 1 run to his credit. Vimukti to Saad, this time from over the wicket, but Saad is sending this over the mid-wicket boundary for 6. Imran tha wo. That was Imran who took that one. नहीं Saad था यार. क्या कर रहा है? क्या refresh नहीं हो रहा? Saad gets a maximum of the second ball he is bowled. This time asking for the referral, and yes, he has been given. Saad is not happy with that. The umpire thinks it's off the pad and it's been given. Saad is arguing with the umpire, doesn't need to. The umpire says it's out, you got to stick to it. There are no reviews here. He was it right in front of the sticks. Not sure if he's asking for the bat. But in the end, that's what it is. 35 for 2. Afraid that's 41 for 2. LBW का review नहीं है. LBW दिया है, out है बैट्समैन, कुछ नहीं कर सकते. बैट्समैन क्यों ठहरा हुआ है, उसको बोलो इट्स रिव्यू नहीं है, यू कैन कैरी ऑन.
ओके ओके.
Saad is out LBW as we have a look at his stats for this game. Saad is out for 7 of 3 balls. LBW Vimukti, he was always going to be a candidate if the one is, because Vimukti is not a big turner of the ball. He's the one who slides the ball up. So maybe the slider was the one, as Mohammad Ikla comes to the center. बोलना पड़ेगा भाई, हिंदी क्यों कर रहा है. (41-2). Mohammad Ikram, sorry, that's Mohammad Ikram who's coming at number 4. Full toss, plays it towards the deep wicket region. Mohit Kalyan, the fielder, comes down to his right, and both the batsmen cross over for a double. Takes the score on to 43. This time Ram plays it towards the cover region. There's no protection. What a beautiful shot. A slightly short. He goes onto the back foot, makes the room that he's looking for, and sends this towards the cover boundary for 4 more. Have a look at that. He goes onto the back foot, plays it towards the cover region for 4. लॉकटन का है ना, ये इसको मिला था, मैन ऑफ द सीरीज था ना. हाँ हाँ भेजता हूँ मैं. ठीक है, ओके ठीक है, ठीक है, ओके ओके. End of over, the last ball of the 4th over. They've got a 6 of this over, the wicket, and then 2-4-2. He's gone for 24 with a wicket to his credit. At this time, he plays it towards the short fine. No run there. Dot ball to end the over. 49 for 2 at the end of 4. Mohammad Ikram batting 8 of 3, 8 of 4. And Mohammad Imran batting 18. First change, Keshav Sharma, the left arm spinner. He comes into bowl. Over number 5 will be called a wide. The 50 coming up, 50 coming in exactly 24 legal balls at the rate of 12.50. Keshav 2 starting off with a wide. This time slightly squarer, but the ball racing away towards the third man boundary. Imran Iftikhar giving the chase, but he is unable to cut it off. It's a boundary. Nonetheless, 4 more runs to the total, takes the score on 54. Have a look at that. He's tried to drift this one quicker, but the blade at which the ball was hit, it straight away runs into the third man fence. Imran Iftikhar trying to stop that one, unable to do it, and 4 more runs to the total. क्या हुआ? Yes, boundary confirmed. Going upstairs. Have a look at the crowd that has come in large numbers for both these sides. This is the Orient Insurance supporters. Again, trying the quicker one over the man at covers. No chance for the fielder there. And the ball races away towards the boundary. Not good line. You got to trust yourself. He tried to push this one, probably trying to take him by surprise. But the wicket is such that the moment you pitch it up and you get a good meet of the bat with the field inside the circle, it's always going to race into the boundary. 4 more runs to the total. Takes the score on to 58. This time, beaten all ends up, but no chance. Whatsoever. Keeps the score on to 58. This time, in the air. Is there a man down there? And over the man at mid-wicket for 4 more. Third boundary of the over. He made him play a fall shot, but in the end, he doesn't have the protection he wanted. Have a look at that. Miscued this one. It went in the air. The man at short mid-wicket backpedaling, but unable to cut that off. Takes the score on to 58. This time drills this towards the cover region for 4 more. Keshav's coming for a stick out here. Takes the score on to 66. He's gone for 4 boundaries in succession. One through the short third man area, one through the covers, then one towards mid wicket, and now again towards the cover region. This time over the long on area for a maximum. Takes a score on to 72. 23 runs of this over so far with a ball to spare. He's not able to stop him at the moment. He's taking him to the cleaners. End of the over. 23 coming off it. 5 overs gone. 72 for the loss of 2 wickets. Mohammad Imran batting 40 of 15. And Mohammad Akram batting 8 of 4. He's got 7 boundaries and 2 maximums. Hassan Saud will have to come up with the goods to try to stop this man. Over number 6, Aftab coming in to bowl that over. Zikram plays it to the man at mid-on. Gets a single for it. Takes the score on to 73. Time Aftab, he's troubled Imran, but other than that, Imran has taken a liking to the spinners. Have a look at it. Pitching it up, slightly out. He's not going to get any runs if he plays that one towards the mid wicket. Was more better off playing it towards the offside. Doesn't need to play those cross-batted shots. This time induces the top edge. Who is there to catch it? And Mohit takes that catch. So the fun ends for Mohammad Imran. And you can look at the elation at the bowling, at the face of Hassan Saud. He brought his premier bowler back to get that wicket, especially he had troubled Imran. He tried to take it on this time, but ended up scoring a catch right up in the mid-wicket region, and Mohit is a safe pair of hands. He's out for 40 of 17 balls, 7 boundaries, 2 maximums, and a bright start, but at the hindsight of it, they'll be thinking that they've lost 3 wickets in the power play. 73 for 3. Rami is the man who's come in at number 5. Remember the game against ANIB Bulls when they needed to chase 254 and they were 251. Ramesh comes in, 1 ball that he faces, sends this towards the cover boundary and wins the game. But tonight, he has to play more than 1 ball. He has to make sure he takes his side to a good total. रेडी रखो एक बार वापस दिखा देना एक तो दिखाया था हमने ना बस एक बार दिखाया ना आउट ऑफ उसका दिखाया ना एक बार में नहीं दिखाया हाँ ठीक है कोई बात नहीं रेडी रहो अबे नी बॉल के बाद दिखा देगा कुछ हुआ नहीं तो this time bowling it short with the batsman and it's been called a wide, a late call by the umpire, probably waiting to see if the square leg had called it. Let's have a look at the dismissal of Mohammad Imran. Have a look at that. After banging it in short, he tried to pull him, but the bat skews the ball in the air. And look at Mohit Kalyan. He stations himself and in disgust throws the ball away down. Probably the frustration of the previous over where Keshav went in for 23. But now parity restored. Again short, this time the ball dying on Khurram Shahzad. He does well to get his glove behind it. Ball dying on him and making sure he has his glove behind it. Just indicating that he needs to move. He's just moved 1 pace to his right now again. It's one of the most toughest positions to be in. At this time, Ramesh plays it down towards the mid-on. They take a single, a shy at the striker's end. The keeper again is in the thick of actions. 75 for 3. Last ball of the power play. 6th over. 1 ball to go. Mohammad Ikram on strike. Anticipated that short one. He plays it down towards short third. They complete a single. The man at third man coming in and doing the fielding. 6 gone. 76 for 3. As we have a look at the scorecard. नहीं चल रहा है Umpire signals the second power play to start. Keshav this time drifting it towards the pads. No run there. Stuck हो गया उधर वो स्क्रीन पे. Onto the back foot, plays it towards the man at short covers. They take a quick single. Takes the score on to 77. Rami is on strike. Cuts this one towards the point region. The ball racing away towards the fence. It was short and wide, waiting to be cut. And Keshav is not able to settle into a good line. Have a look at that. He cuts this one. Probably gets himself into a tangle when he's come into his delivery stride and releases the ball. You have a look at his left foot going across. Have a look at that. Probably if he gets a little bit more straight, he should be able to get more control there. Dot ball, 81 for 3. This time much closer for comfort. Rami is living a bit dangerously out there. He's got one boundary which was slightly short, but the other two were not there. You got to choose the one that you want to go for. onto the pads, plays it towards the man at short square leg. They complete one. They're wanting the second, but decide against it. Takes the score on to 82. End of the over. 29 for the 2 overs that he's bowled. 82 for 3 at the end of 7. First ball of the over, plays it towards the mid-wicket region. They get a single. Misfield. Vimukti, the fielder there, doesn't take the chance on it. Gets Ramiz Abdul, the bowler. He had bowled it to Ramiz. And now bowling to Mohammad Ikram. Slightly slower in pace, not giving the pace that the batsman wants to enjoy. So he plays it down towards the man at long on, the wide long on for a single. 83 for 3. 84 rather, with those 2 singles. As Ramiz plays it, probably not knowing where the ball is. Onto the pads again, plays it towards the man at long on. They complete one, and Mohit making sure that they don't get another run for that. Just one more run. $85 for 3, 7.4 gone. Short ball, cuts it straight to the man at gully. Chance of a run out. He would have been gone had this hit the stumps. He didn't slide his bat. Ramiz. It was going to be curtains had this one hit. Keshav, the fielder there. Lucky to survive. 86 for 3. Last ball of the 8th over. Slow one, plays it in the air towards the cover boundary. There is no protection there. Gets the outer half of the bat, but it races away towards the boundary. 90 for 3 at the end of 8. Have a look at that slower one, but he opens the face of the bat. Sends this towards the cover boundary. The man at extra cover is unable to cut it off. Keshav bowling to Ikram Hassan, the fielder there, moved to his right, dives and stops the ball. Single, no run there, sorry. Slows this one up, he gets a single towards point. After the fielder there, unable to stop the single. 91 for 3. Ramiz goes on to the back foot, exposing his stumps. Keshav didn't give him any room to play for that. Next ball coming up. This time onto the pads. Quick bit of glove work by Khurram. Have a look at that again. It's a wide ball. It goes to his blind side. And the moment it's drifted onto his pads, have a look at it. Collects the ball, brings the bales down. Luckily for the batsman, he was inside. As this time goes on the back foot, plays it towards short covers. Hassan trying to effect a run out. He missed the ball completely. Gives away a single there. This time plays it fine towards the man at back quarter square. They get a single for that. Good throw right up to the stumps. (93 for 3). This time through Hassan Saoud's hands. The man at deep cover comes around and keeps it down to a single. Last ball of the over. The 10th over of the innings, Ramiz plays it towards the man at short mid wicket. After the fielder coming from the square region, keeps it down to a single. 96 for 3. This time jams this one towards the gully and back third man region for 4. The 100 coming up. 100 coming up in 9.2 overs. Have a look at that. Rami is bowling it full. He opens the face of the bat and through the short third man and gully region into the third man fence for 4. It's 100 for 3. And we're in the 10th over of the game. 9.2. Comes down the track over the bowler's head. No chance. One bounce into the fence he goes. Probably got the measure of the length, the pace at which Ramiz is bowling. Ikram now decides to go down the track. Have a look at it. Couple of steps. Gets to the pitch of the ball. And all he needed it to play straight as an arrow over the bowler's head. No chance for any of the fielders. This time fancies the long on fence, but he is out. Ramiz bowled it slower and across the line. That shot straight to the man at long on to the 4th wicket down. Mohit Kalyan takes the second catch of the evening. Have a look at that. Outside the off stump, fetches that one, gets the height, not the distance, and an easy take for the man who moves to his right. 4 down for 100 runs, 104 rather. Shani Alam, the skipper, comes with a number 6. Career 14 matches. 156 runs with a strike rate of average of 52, strike rate of 147. Facing Ravi's, plays this towards the man at short covers. Hassan giving the chase, the complete one. Keshav tries to get a run out at the bowler's end. Not a good throw, 2 runs. Takes the score on to 106. This time Shan drives this towards the man at long off. They complete a single. And they quickly turn back for the second. Shan comes in comfortably. 2 more runs. 108 for 4 at the end of 10. Over number 11, Imran Iftikhar, the right arm off spinner, comes to the center. Shane Alam, first run taken quickly. Is there a chance of a run out? No, it's a wild throw. Shan is quickly racing across the turf. He gets a double for that. ये शान नहीं था यार, ये दूसरा था यार, क्या है ये? Sorry, that was Ramiz who took strike and got the double of the first ball. Ramiz now batting 17 of 15. Imran to bowling to him. Short, plays it back towards the bowler. Misfield there by Imran of his own bowling. Takes the ball to long on. Mohit the fielder there. Onto the back foot, wants to cut that one. Luckily for him, it just missed the off stump. You can see the expression on the bowler's face. Lovely little loop there. And enticing him to play that one closer to the stumps. Lucky for him, there's no. The ball just getting by the side of the stumps. This time, plays it right towards the non-striker. By the time Imran could get around, he got in a bit of tangle with the non-striker Ramiz and gives away the single. This time much quicker. A bit of have a look at the dignitaries that are there watching this game. They come out in good numbers to support this game. We thank the sponsors. We thank the crowd who's come here. As this one cut towards point, no run there. Ramesh thought he missed out on a boundary there. Ends
दिखाई भी नहीं दे रहे क्राउड में. हाँ, आ गए. ठीक है, पहले ग्राउंडमैन्स को बना दो ना उनको. विल गिव एनवलप्स. जॉनसन विल गिव.
Johnson.
You have it, right?
What the
All the grounds, right?
groundsman? You have the names, right? The pawn will be one of them.
Can you call them first? No, or maybe later.
लेकिन बाद में दे देते हैं.
हाँ, अच्छा उसमें ना हमने बेस्ट ग्राउंड का भी लिया है. सजाद भाई को बुलाना है.
हाँ ठीक है.
बेस्ट स्कोरर हमारा.
हम ओके.
और अपना ये है. और क्या था?
और मेरे
बेस्ट कमेंटेटर है.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for your patience, staying late in the night to witness this important clash in the Insurance Cricket Premier League Season 12. As we come to the concluding ceremony, first of all, a thank you to the dignitaries out here. Gentlemen, a big thank you for your support in conducting this tournament. It's not without your support that we can do it on such a large scale. And a round of applause to this one man who's here for the last 6 weeks, sleepless nights, making sure that this tournament ends on a high. Our players without whom this game is never complete. Last but not the least, the groundsmen, the production, the DJ, the crowd, the families that have come. You can clap for yourself. And last, I would include myself as well as a commentator. Thank you very much, Vinay. You are also part of this entire Fayaz, who's just joined us today. Thank you very much, my co-commentator. And without taking much of your time, we'll start off with the individual awards. Sorry, my class is on. Thank you. Our best batsman for the tournament is Jiju Janardhan for 666 runs, 2 half centuries, 3 centuries. Johnson from Alia will do the honors. Johnson, not on the winning side, but he's won a lot of hearts with his batting. Our best bowler is Keshav Sharma from Orient Insurance. 24 wickets with the best of 4 for 16. He didn't have a great night tonight, but overall, it's Arvind who will be doing the honors. Arvind will give away the best bowler. The next one is to be honest, my personal favorite. Not only is it the trophy, but the man as well. It's for the best wicketkeeper, Khurram Shehzad from Orient. 16 dismissals, and Joseph from Omega will do the honors. Believe me, it's not easy. I'm a wicketkeeper myself. Khurram, quick word with you. Quick word with you. I know those legs are getting a bit old, but I guess you should thank your wife who's keeping you fit year on year to come back and play this game.
Definitely. Thank you very much for all you participants here. I'm very thankful all the people they are supporting us, and especially you asking my wife that she was giving me fit. Everyone is liking this. So thank you for all you for taking this part.
Bhavi ji, inko aise fit rakhe. We'd like to see him come back again next year. Our man of the finals, and Victor will be doing the honors for this. No surprise, 124 of 52 balls, Mohammad Sufyan, 16 boundaries, 7 maximums. Sufyan. सुफियान, आपसे बात करना चाहेंगे। फाइनल्स का मौका आता है और सुफियान एक अलग ही रूप में दिखते हैं।
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सबसे पहले सबका थैंकफुल हूँ कि आपने सपोर्ट किया मुझे, और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मेरे कैप्टन ने जैसे बोला था कि इनिंग्स खेलनी है, मैंने उस पर फोकस किया और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अल्लाह ने मुझे विन करवाया अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। तो इसी फोकस को लेके इंशाल्लाह आगे भी चलेंगे।
Very good innings. We would like to see more of you next year and inshallah get more trophies for your side and your side. Thank you very much. Our man of the finals, Mohammad Sufyan. No tournament is complete without having a ground that's worthy of such a tournament. And to honor the 7 districts, I would call upon Sajjad Hussain to come forward and collect the trophy from Mr. Sriram, who will be doing the honors. Sajjad Bhai, thank you for you and your boys who have given us good grounds to play. The boys who have worked tirelessly, be it the scorers, the presentators, the production team, the photographers, thank you very much to them. I'd like to call upon Mr. Asim to come forward and give the participating trophy to Deepak from Watania Takaful to collect it on behalf of his side. Deepak, thank you for coming on a Sunday evening to collect. That speaks volume of your commitment to the game and the honor you have been bestowed upon. Moving forward, we would go on to give the medals for the runners-up. Man of the series still there? Okay, I haven't given that. Okay.
सीरीज जीजो है ना,
हाँ
आपके
जीजो,
पेपर पे
हाँ
रहेगा।
जीजो, हाँ
है ना?
हाँ वो विल गिव दैट, विल गिव अस काल ओनली टू इट,
हाँ
काल से गिव इट, ओके ठीक है।
काल से तो कर ही रहे हम।
हाँ
मेरे ख्याल से
सब लोग ने दे दिया है,
विक्टर साहब से करा देते।
विक्टर करा दो, ठीक है।
All right, we have one more individual award before we go. It's the MVP, the player of the tournament. No surprises, it is Jiju Janardhan from Omega, 2,662 points. He got the better of his compatriot Saad, who had 2,500 points. But finally, we need to have one of them to collect the trophy. Jiju is going to be our man of the finals, man of the tournament, sorry. Jiju, quick word with you. Jiju, can you stand here? Jiju, a tournament that went well, but probably tonight the team didn't turn up well to the finals.
No, we did turn up well, but then playing back-to-back matches is a difficult task for any team. I'm proud of my team that the way they were played, the first game and the second game. Congratulations to Orient. But I'm very proud of my team, the way they turned up for the second game as well.
And overall, how satisfying has this entire tournament been for you and your team as well?
Cricket is a team game. I'm satisfied with my performance, but then without my team, I wouldn't have reached here. So congratulations to my team as well.
Thank you very much. You've been gracious. Our man of the tournament, Jiju Janardhan. As we start off with the runners-up medals, we'll...
स्कोरर को बुला देते हैं और आपको भी एक।
हाँ ठीक है, ओके। रनर अप मेडल से पहले कर,
ठीक है, हाँ रनर
पहले की बात करते हैं।
You want to take it one together? You're okay with that? Fine, they're okay with that. They'll collect the medals together. Fine. So we'll, without taking much of your time, we have a couple of more individual awards. It's for the best scorer at this venue. It's Hamad Abbasi from the Ajman Cricket Council. Hamad, please come forward. Yes. अब ये वाला आप बोलना, इसके बाद बेस्ट कमेंटेटर मेरा नाम बोलना आपको। ओके। उत्तम से करवा लो। Okay. And have a quick word with me, a question or two.
Okay, and for the next one, it's for the Best Commentator Award. And I would like to invite Mr. Uttam to do the presentation. And can I call my friend Vinay on stage for the Best Commentator? Thank you, Vinay. And Vinay, I would like to take a couple of minutes here. This tournament has been for almost 4 months, and you have been doing the tournaments and commentary for the other tournaments as well. What do you feel about this?
To be honest, it's a fantastic tournament to be. I always look forward to being a part of the ICPL. You know, Uttam is one who calls me right away once the schedules are done, collects my dates, and I always look forward to keep communicating with him. You know, how do we get this tournament to get better and better every year? It gets better, the competition gets better, the standard of the play is getting better. So it's always fun to come back and meet old friends. I'm not from the insurance fraternity, but I always look forward to meeting a lot of them and regroup with them for those 4 months that are there. So thank you very much for this honors. I'll cherish this until I come back. Hopefully next year when I come back and be a part of this setup again. Thank you again. Thank you, Fayaz. I'll take over again. As we have Shani Alam, the one and only, to collect the runners-up trophies. Yeah, that's what I'll have to check my sheet. And it is Harish from Sedgwick who will be doing the honors. He'll be giving away the runners-up. Quick word with Jean. Sean, I wouldn't call you runners-up. We'll call you co-winners, or rather second winners. You all have played 2 games back-to-back, a bit tough on the body, but again, how is the mindset coming into this game, and what have you achieved by, competing in this tournament?
Yeah, whole tournament, I think our team has played really, really well. We beat every team in this tournament. So it's really, really hard to place back-to-back matches. But Sufyan played extraordinary. We are just short of runs, more than 50 runs. That's it. They played very well.
And looking forward to see Omega coming back next year.
Yeah, inshallah.
Thank you very much. You can collect the medals on behalf of your side. A big thank you to the Omega players who turned up, respected the conditions, played 2 games back-to-back, and in the end are our co-winners in this game. And now we have one more trophy. Okay. All right, even Asim sir, keeping the time factor in mind, has requested that the medals be collected in one go. So our champions for ICPL Season 12, Orient Insurance, Hassan Saud will be doing, and Carl will do the honors of giving away the trophy to the winners. The champions for the 3rd season in unison. Thank you. We'll speak to Hassan. Hassan, all's well that ends well.
Yeah, indeed. I need to just put a lot of effort because my voice has gone. So I was just shouting left, right, center because, commentary was fabulous, I should say. and they were not allowing me to just say anything. So I need to just shout my lungs out. Anyways, I just would like to thank Omega team for playing back-to-back matches. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. They have played in the evening, last evening, then they have played in the afternoon, then they have played with us over here. So big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for making this possible. And as he has mentioned earlier that second winners, I will not say that you guys are runners up. So you guys have won the heart. So congratulations to you guys. And yeah, and I would like to thank all the supporters over here from all the departments from Orient, and special thanks to Mr. Asim. Special thanks to him because he has made this possible. This is the third time, consecutive time we have won this trophy. So a big round of applause to Mr. Asim.
On a lighter note, Sufyan allowed you to hit those winning runs. Why didn't you do it for him? He gave you the opportunity and you returned it back to him.
See, I'll tell you something. This Shane Alam and this Imran Mani, these guys were saying that, I'm not going to hit. And I was like, okay, let me just show it to them that, I can do it as well. But unfortunately, I did not do it. And I'm feeling a bit embarrassed because I wanted to finish the match. And I've asked him to just give me single to me. But it happens. Game is...
But you were never able to get it off the 30-yard circle. Sufyan was hitting it over the square and you were not able to clear the 30-yard circle.
See, my role was a bit different, okay, this time. I've just played the second match against these guys. My role was different. I need to just support him because he was just going with the flow. So I was like, let me just give him the, strike as much as possible. My role is to just, rotate the strike so that he can just play his shots. And yeah, he has done a fabulous job. So just, I would like to say thank you, Sufyan, for your, marvelous innings. So has Ramiz. And everyone has played well, so big shout out to you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that lovely evening that you gave us today. And that concludes our ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes ICPL 12. Have a safe journey back home and hope to see you again in the season 13. Good night. Stay safe. Ladies and gentlemen, the unsung heroes of a tournament are always the men who are standing at the back of the stage to get things done, and they are rarely honored, but we at Insurance Cricket Premier League value them as much we value every other member here who's come. These are our groundsmen at the 7 districts. A big round of applause. We'll start with... It's Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman, come forward. He is our man who has the videos. So if you want to get your videos, he's the man, Abdul Rahman. Thank you very much. Next on the list is Tala. Tala, where are you? Aye, Tala. Thank you, Tala. Thank you very much. Shukriya aapka. Next person is Asif. Asif bhai. Senior curator here at the 7 districts. Grounds ko पूरे रखने के लिए Abdul Latif. Mamu. Another senior gentleman. Thank you very much, Mamu. Thank you. Ijaz. Ijaz hai? तला की जगह ले ले वो फर्जी वोटर होते ना हैदर भाई where are you? All right, we'll hand it over to him later. Pankaj, our cameraman. Thank you very much, Pankaj. Kashif bhai, another senior curator at this ground. Thank you very much. Imran. Thank you, Imran. Thank you very much for your hard work. Tausif. Tausif hai? आ जाओ Tausif. Our still photographer. Thank you. Fahad. 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 Fahad ले. हाँ ठीक है आप ले लें उसके लिए. Thank you.
मलिक नहीं ये हमाद
Hamad. Hamad Abbasi. And last but not the least, Ripon, the man, the team leader who is at the grounds 24/7. Ripon, thank you very much. Haider, Ijaz bhai will take it for Haider.
Thank you, sir. Curator.
Okay, thank you. That concludes. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Stay safe, good night, and see you next year again.